Hey guys, welcome to Top Tabletop. I'm Gab Zúñiga and today I will show you how to play 7 Wonders. 7 Wonders is a competitive game for 2 to 7 players, where you develop your city to become the greatest wonder of the ancient world. The components are 7 boards, 7 Wonder cards, 49 H1 cards, 49 H2 cards, 50 H3 cards, 46 conflict tokens, a bunch of coins, 2 two-player cards, and 1 score booklet. We will set up a 4-player game. All H cards indicate the number of players at the bottom. Take the corresponding cards for the number of players and all the lower numbers, in this case 4 and 3. And for the H3, take the 10 purple cards and randomly choose cards equal to the number of players plus 2, in this case 6. Leave the rest in the box and shuffle each deck separately. Shuffle the 7 Wonder cards and give 1 to each player to determine the board they will get, or if you prefer, you can choose them. The boards have 2 sides, but for your first games it's recommended to use the A side. Give everyone 3 coins and leave the rest nearby along with the conflict tokens, and the game is ready to begin. The game is played over 3 ages, and each age has 6 rounds. At the beginning of each age, take the corresponding deck and give 7 cards to each player. Each turn, everyone chooses 1 card to play, placing it face down in front of them. Then they are all revealed and resolved at the same time, and the remaining cards are passed to the left. When you play a card, you can take one of 3 actions. The first one is building the card. You do this by paying the cost at the top left. Some cards cost coins, some cost resources, and some are free. If they are free, you just build them and add them to your city. If they cost coins, you pay the appropriate amount. And if they cost resources, you must have the corresponding resources to build them. You have a starting resource shown on your board, but you get more with the brown and grey cards and also some yellow ones. Important: resources are not spent after construction, so the cards in your city are never discarded and they can be used each turn for the entire game. If you don't have the resources to build a card, you can buy them from your neighbors if they have them. You do this by paying 2 coins for each resource you need. You cannot refuse to sell your resources, and even if you used a resource during a turn, your neighbors can still buy it. Also very important, you cannot have the exact same card repeated in your city. The second action when playing a card is building a stage of your wonder. You do this by paying its construction cost indicated on each stage and placing the card face down underneath. The stages must be built from left to right, and it's not mandatory to build them. The final action is discarding the card face down to gain 3 coins. Now, the most important part of the game: what do the cards do? The brown and grey cards, as already mentioned, provide resources. Some give 1, some give 1 or another, and some give 2. The yellow cards are for commerce. Some give you coins and points, some let you buy resources from one or both of your neighbors for 1 coin each instead of 2, and some let you produce 1 resource of your choice. Important: the resources produced by yellow cards cannot be bought by the neighbors. The blue cards give the shown points at the end of the game. The red cards are military. At the end of each era, you will compare your military power with your neighbors, and you will win or lose points depending on the result. The green cards represent science. There are 3 different symbols and they are scored at the end of the game. Each group of the same symbol gives points equal to the number of symbols squared, and additionally, each set of 3 different symbols gives you 7 points. And the purple cards give points depending more than anything on what your neighbors built. On the 6th round of each age, everyone will receive 2 cards. After choosing the card to be played, the remaining card is not passed, it is discarded face down, and after playing the last card, the age ends. At the end of the age, everyone compares their military power with their neighbors. If you are tied, nothing happens. If you lose, you get a defeat token worth -1 point, and if you win, you get a victory token depending on the age. The first age you get 1 point, the second 3, and the third 5. After resolving the military conflicts, the next stage begins. In the second age, the cards will be passed to the right, and in the third age to the left again, and this is indicated on the back of the cards to remind you. You will notice that some of the second and third age cards have names next to their cost. This means that these cards can be built for free if you already have that card in your city. This is called chain construction. The cards that can be chained have the names written on the bottom right, showing the name of the card that can be built for free in a future age and also what they will provide. The A side of every wonder gives points in the first and third stage, but the second stage is different for each one. Ephesus gives 9 coins, Rhodes gives 2 military symbols, Giza gives 5 points, Alexandria gives a resource, Babylon gives a scientific symbol, Olympia lets you build any card for free once per age, and Halicarnassus lets you look at all the discarded cards and build one for free. The game ends after completing the third age, and everyone counts their totals: military points, points for blue, green, yellow, and purple cards, wonder points, and 1 point for every 3 coins remaining. The highest score wins, and if there's a tie, the player with the most coins is the winner. All the wonders have a slightly more complex V side, so once you're familiar with the A sides, you can start playing with them too. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.